Yo, you tuned into the Daily Dose. It's your boy DJL.
It's your boy Ra.
Y'all know what it is. Y'all go like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff.
Yeah.
But above all, enjoy, because we got some content for you today.
Facts.
So, our guest today. All right, Charlamagne. So, our guest today, D. Will, you know, he just put out his album. He just put out the video, gave us some awesome visuals.
Yeah, go get that.
Unfortunately, he has some family issues he had to tend to. So, you know, y'all, prayers up to him.
Facts.
Go ahead and shout him out. Go ahead, like his page. Go stream the album. It's everywhere you could download music.
Yeah, that album hard, though.
And it is.
That album hard.
It's a great project. I definitely been listening to it since it came out. Heavy.
Yeah, man, hard.
But I want to get into this.
What up?
I know y'all thought since Black History Month was over, oh, you ain't gonna give us nobody. Wait. I know y'all was on that, right?
Yes, sir.
So yesterday being International Women's Day,
Yes, sir.
let me go ahead and put a woman on y'all that, I mean, if you from Austin, you probably should know her. Barbara Jordan. So she was a great activist, a lawyer, and I believe she was actually the first Democratic Senate African American to the Senate. So that's huge. African American, period. So that was huge. She was definitely a force to be reckoned with. She was awesome, man. You got somebody?
I got somebody for that.
Just somebody in general. Just
Somebody
a woman,
in general. A
special
woman.
You know,
A special woman. Let's see.
throw somebody out there. Don't even gotta be nobody famous.
You can't be nobody famous.
Ain't gotta be nobody famous.
Man, shout out to Dolly Couture, man. Shout out to Dolly Couture, my cousin,
There you
Takeshia.
go.
You know, I got this mask on because I'm avoiding that coronavirus. Shit is serious out here. So, you know, get your coronavirus mask. You know, you stay safe, though.
You know,
Be
you
safe,
already know the vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, merch coming soon.
Facts.
Merch coming soon. Definitely
Facts.
shout out. Shout out. Where can they find her work at? Where can they go get
Hey, man, you can
purchase
go
that?
to Dolly Couture on Instagram. DM her. She can get you. She got dresses. She does masks. She does fringes for all you people in the truth. She does hats. Whatever you need, man.
All right, that's dope, man. That's real dope.
Thanks.
And we definitely appreciate the Daily Dose Corona mask. We
Yeah,
staying
yeah.
healthy up here.
Yeah,
you know?
healthy. Stay healthy. But I'm
Staying
gonna go and
healthy.
take this out because ain't nobody in here got the corona with me.
Hopefully
Vaccinated,
not.
motherfucker.
Hopefully not. That's fresh though.
Yeah, it's fire. Man.
That's definitely fresh.
Gonna leave this on the table. Yeah.
All right. So man, y'all, it's been a crazy weekend. South by Southwest got canceled.
Man, because of
Yeah.
this.
Man, you know how many people is out of work now, the vendors, all the people who, you know, they count on this day of the year to provide most of their funds.
Mm-hmm.
You know, most of these
I heard it was
little
a couple $100 million lost on it.
couple hundred million.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I knew they were thinking about maybe possibly doing that, but I was like, nah, they ain't gonna miss out on them millions. Not them M's. Not
Yeah.
how greedy Texas is.
It's real though, man. You gotta think, man. This disease this outbreak.
It is not real. This is fake news. This is not even a real thing.
Okay.
Like, it's one of them fads. Like, it seems like every so often it's a swine flu, it's an Ebola breakout.
Okay.
Where's all that stuff now?
People all died from them things.
Yeah, people die every day from all kinds of things, though. That don't mean it needs to be, front page news, corona. How many people have died from this?
A few hundred.
A few hundred. But there's
There's a
been
few hundred enough. I don't want to be next.
No,
but I
stop.
heard if you black, you don't get infected with it. So, you know, corona can't break that melanin, baby. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh man, you wild. But yeah, like you said, a few hundred have been killed from it, but I think 70,000 people have been like infected with the symptoms and confirmed. So
Hey,
there's a high success rate.
I don't want a cold. You hear me? So you know.
You're right. But it's not the epidemic we need to be worried for it. You know, it ain't Y2K. You know, it is Y2K. That's what you compare it to. It's Y2K. Everybody getting a tizzy. We're gonna be fine.
Okay, I hope so. I'm black, so I'm not worried.
Where do you get this stuff?
Fake news.
Fake. Man, that's your boy right there.
Yeah.
But man, I know we had a lot of friends. We was really looking forward to that South by Southwest. Fortunately, a lot of the shows, like the local shows, are still going on.
A word?
So
Okay.
I know King Smith,
King, shout out to the homie, you know.
King
family.
Sinatra, our first guest, we had him on. His show's still going. His show still went.
Yeah.
If you went to the one Friday, his show still went. So that's cool. I think he has another one. What is it, the 18th?
Yeah, 18th.
The 18th. Still go to that because Smokehouse, we local. We already know we know the vibes. We know what's going
Facts.
on. So we ain't sweating no swine flu, no Y2K, none of that. We come out,
Facts.
have a good time. You know, we gonna be doing us. Austin, we gonna keep it funky. We gonna keep it weird because that's what we do here. So
I'm not gonna be weird. You know?
man. All right.
Hey man, shout out to my girl Ebbs, man. She got a project out.
Okay.
On Tidal, man. She got a project out called New Waves. LY.E.
Oh, yeah, that's fire.
SS. Yeah.
That's fire. I heard it. It's on Apple Music as
Apple
well.
Music, Tidal, everywhere. You go
Yes.
get that, and then they gonna have a show. Her and Kia Latour. It's gonna be the Rhythm Roulette R&B night, and it's gonna be on the 19th. So y'all go out there. Y'all go get that.
Definitely go support.
Yeah, go support. I'm gonna be in the building.
Yeah, that's dope,
Yeah.
man. Women is doing their thing out
That's
here
right.
in Austin.
Shout out to them.
You know, women is doing their thing, and we definitely appreciate that. We definitely got to have her up here.
Facts.
You was in the studio with her Saturday?
I was supposed to, but unfortunately she got into a wreck.
Oh.
So we didn't get a chance to go
so
get her.
prayers up for her, y'all.
Yeah, prayers up to my girl Evs, man. Shout out.
Okay, but cool. We definitely gotta get that. We need that.
Facts. Oh
We
no,
need
we
that
gonna
up here.
yeah, we gonna do that.
Yeah, but let's talk about this. Hold on before we do get into any sports, anything like that.
What's up?
It was the craziest thing. I was at Walmart. We was in the line. We was checking out, and it's me, and there's this older white lady behind us, and then it's this black dude behind her, and we all just checking out. We waiting in line. This lady started coughing up a storm.
Hey,
Man,
get your mask.
when I tell you
Get your
she
mask.
needed that, she needed that. At first, she wasn't even covering her mouth. The black dude, excuse me, ma'am, you ain't got no manners. I was like,
Hey, did you see the Facebook video where the lady coughs and the dude like blicks her down
Yes.
and they spray
it was like, well, what was the title to it? It was like,
the coronavirus
in
got
Texas.
me like open
Like,
carry, baby. They ain't playing.
man, they shot the lady, and then everybody was spraying Lysol afterwards. Put like a towel over.
Yeah.
But man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let's get into some NFL talk.
Mm-hmm.
A little earlier than usual.
Yeah. What's
A little
up?
earlier than usual.
right.
Let's do this. Tom Brady, it's heating up.
What you mean?
So it's getting to that time where he gonna have to decide, before the Patriots take that cap hit.
Yeah.
So what's going on with your boy? He taking his sweet time.
He cooling. You know he
Taking his sweet time.
I believe when you've been somewhere 20 years, it's tough to leave. And now he does have his home up for sale and things like that. But I mean, Tom Brady has a lot of money. He got a few homes in a few different little places. You know? So
I don't hurt that he married to Giselle.
Yeah, definitely don't hurt.
It definitely don't hurt.
I mean, but everybody, all these speculations, everybody's saying the Chargers. I don't believe they have the infrastructure for him to go there. You're not gonna go from the greatest coach of all time to an Alex Lynn, someone who hasn't won anything. Then we have the Kyle Shanahan. Now that would work.
That's interesting.
That's interesting, but if I'm them, Jimmy Garoppolo's cheap now too. I've already gave him up the guarantee money. Keep him.
But they don't even really believe. That's the only little pushback I'll give you on that one. Just because he's cheap, you get what you pay for. So
Yeah.
if you paying cheap, I mean, you're going to get that kind of production. It seemed like Shanahan didn't even want him really throwing the ball in situations where he probably should be throwing the ball.
No, I'm gonna say yes and no to that. One, I'm gonna say yes to that because he only threw 8 attempts. That's unusual. But hey, man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it too. Because he also had lost a Super Bowl, lost a championship.
But it was
game.
broke.
No.
They lost.
No, I'm talking about the game before the 8 attempts. That's the one. That's the NFC Championship. That's the NFC
who could go
Championship
from
game.
just throwing 8 attempts to 30 attempts back down to 6. You know, you got to have rhythm.
Yeah, of course.
Quarterback is all about rhythm.
Yeah, but what
That's
was
like
more
your time,
important,
though.
his rhythm or us winning? Because they were up, they were running, they was getting the ball 6 a pop.
I feel like they go hand in hand because it's not, you can't just run on everybody the way they run. I mean,
They did it.
Until what happened against the
in the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah.
He missed some passes.
What? No. What happened with that run game?
The run game was actually doing well. They should have stuck with it, honestly.
It was doing okay, but even when
it was still about 5 yards a pop.
They was
2. That's a first down.
Yeah, but when you get down, what happened then?
They weren't down. They were winning. Their problem was they started throwing.
That's true.
That was the problem.
True. They did.
They should have went. They should have stuck with the formula.
Man, what's going on with Shanahan, man? He flip-flopped it this time, I guess.
No, he did this. He did the exact same thing as what he did.
Yeah, he just got away from
Just got too cute.
Man.
Just run the ball. It's working.
It's in your hands and you just let it slip out like that.
He tweaking.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
If you want his quarterbacks to win MVPs, they be worried about MVPs instead of the dub.
Yeah. Speaking of quarterbacks, Dak Prescott still has not signed. Dak, go ahead and take that $26 million.
26.
No, take 26 for 7 years, fully guaranteed. We could do that for you.
Hold on. 26 million total for 7? 26 million a year?
7 years.
No, are you drunk?
Yeah, I need him to take that.
Why? Why would he?
Because why not? Who else is gonna pay Dak Prescott?
I'm pretty sure there's a few teams out there. Tampa
Bay is
Tampa
not
would pay him.
Dak Prescott.
Tampa would pay him.
How much?
San Diego would pay him. They would all give him 30 plus right now.
Tampa Bay would give him.
Is he better than Kirk Cousins?
Maybe marginally.
Then he would get paid that.
What Kirk at?
Kirk at 88 guarantee. He had about 30.
Yeah.
They're definitely paying him at least that. Matthew Stafford got paid,
but
Matt
Tampa,
Ryan.
What weapons does Tampa really have for Dak?
They got hella weapons. Mike Evans.
Mike Evans is cool. Who else?
Mike Evans. They got who's the other speedster guy they got over there? Hold on, let me look at their roster. They have a cold roster.
I don't know about a
There's
cold roster.
What?
They got
Jameis was the problem.
No, Jameis 30 for 30.
Exactly.
Yeah.
30 on both sides.
Yeah,
That's a scary documentary.
That boy's offensive player of the year and defensive player of the year.
Exactly.
What you mean?
Terrible.
Yeah, no, that's crazy, man. I don't know. I think Dak does need to take a pay cut because we love to say, oh.
They got Chris Godwin. That's his name. Texas boy.
Okay, yeah.
Chris Godwin. And then they got a pretty decent defense. They got Shaquille Barrett over there.
Yeah, their defense ain't bad.
And Sue. They got Ndamukong Suh over there. Bro, they have some guys.
He's just a mercenary at this point.
Devin White. They got O.J. Howard at tight end. He got weapons, if anything. Yeah. He got weapons. He got 3 legit starting
Dak,
stars.
Though, like, I don't think nobody believes I don't believe Tampa believes in Dak like that. I don't believe he's that much more talented than. I don't believe he's more talented than Jameis.
If he can get them interceptions from 30 to 12, I believe he can.
Yeah, but his touchdowns might go down too.
Dak just threw 30 touchdowns with the weapons he got in Dallas, and the weapons he has in Tampa are better than the weapons in Dallas. O.J. Howard is astronomically better than Jason Witten. Mike Evans is better than Amari Cooper.
Stop it. Okay, that's where you lost
Facts.
me. No.
Facts.
No, what?
Want to do their numbers real quick?
Wow.
Look who. Want to do their numbers real quick?
Stop it.
Look, do their numbers
look
real
where
quick.
they was drafted. That's going to tell me what I need.
Mike Evans was drafted just as
Where?
high.
No,
He was
he
drafted in the first
not.
round.
So was Amari, but it's a difference.
Hold on.
Nobody's saying that.
He's better.
Mike Evans better than Amari Cooper?
Yes.
He put it on wax.
Hold on. 7 bands.
Yeah.
7 bands since 2014. He has 1,000 yards every single season.
Yeah. No, you can't.
Hold on.
You can't refute that.
Hold on.
But just because somebody put up numbers don't mean they better.
That's exactly. Look at this.
Read that to us.
Read it. Okay, at the top it says 1,100 yards. Okay, 8 touchdowns. Then he has 700, 280. He got hurt. 680.
Thank you.
He was hurt. 1,000, another 1,000. So you got 5,000 in one less
every
year.
time he's healthy, he gets 1,000 as well.
5,000 in one less year.
And look at the quarterbacks he's played with versus the gunslinger he has.
Hold on. He had Derek Carr. Derek
Carr is not a gunslinger. That's just
is he better than Jameis?
He's not a gun. It's not
Is
about
he
who's better. Who's throwing the ball down the field more.
48 touchdowns.
Definitely Jameis. It's Jameis.
Amari Cooper's not a deep threat, though. He's 33, 48 to 33 in one less season.
But you just said
he's
too,
hurt.
he's been hurt. Like,
He's been hurt.
He's been hurt.
Mike Evans more reliable. That's even more in his favor.
I wouldn't trade Amari Cooper for.
I would. Mike Evans is he's faster. He has better hands. Now, only thing Amari Cooper might have over him is route running. That's it.
And that's pretty big.
I'm not saying it's not big, but he's not astronomically better. He's just better. That's the only edge I would give him.
He's a top 3 route runner right now.
Okay. And I said he's not astronomical.
What is Mike Evans?
He's top 10 route running.
Top 10. That's astronomical.
His hands are way better.
You going
Facts.
way better?
Yes, way better. He's bigger, faster, stronger, more durable.
I don't know if he's bigger.
He's 6'3".
Amari Cooper's like 6'2". Oh yeah, he up there too. Yeah,
He's bigger.
I feel that.
I'm not saying Amari's bad or anything like that. I'm just saying, and also Amari is hot and cold. Mike Evans is consistent.
True. That's
I seen him get shut out the game. Take yourself out the game because Stephon Gilmore put him in
the defensive player of the year took him out the game.
Put him in a.
Stop it. That's Stephon Gilmore. Like
Put him in a corner like he was his son.
Don't do that. That's
He
a
sunned him.
quarterback.
He
Defensive
sunned
player of
him.
the year.
He signed him.
He different. He would have did the same thing to Mike Evans if they would have played though. Yeah, same thing would happen. But I just feel like with the Cowboys, we need him to take that pay
Jesus.
cut.
That's what you
First
need.
and foremost. Oh, hey, man. Won't he do it? But no, man, I just feel like Dak is really.
What do you want him to do? He's only made $4 million in contracts over 5 years. Hold on, check it out. $100 million, right? Give him $100 million guaranteed, right?
Yeah.
Over 10 years, 105. You didn't pay a little bit over what? $11 million?
Yeah.
A year for a franchise quarterback? You winning no matter how it. Oh, excuse me. No matter how you cut it, you're winning.
What you're not factoring in
is what?
Money don't work backwards like that. For one,
that's exactly how it works.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Tell me. Two, look at all the endorsements he got just for being a Cowboy.
His off the field has nothing to do with his contract.
If Dak Prescott played in Tampa Bay, would he be the quarterback with the most national commercials in football? Would he still be that guy?
No. He's not the one with the most national commercials, is he? More than Baker?
Let's say, yeah, he does have more than Baker.
Baker got 30 with one company.
He might. He up there. But what I'll say, even if we say he's top 3, he wouldn't have been top 20 if he played anywhere else in the league right now. Like, the brand the Cowboys gives you, people love to talk about the after football. Talk about during. Dak Prescott wouldn't have been Campbell's Chunky Soup. He wouldn't have been Ford. He wouldn't have been none of these brands he's associated with.
He also got it because he's winning too.
That's because of the team around him. We've seen what happens when Dak Prescott does not have the necessary weapons. You've preached this to me I don't know how many times. So for you to sit up and get on camera and act brand new.
I'm not acting brand new. All I know is since Dak has been in the league, he has the second most wins.
You doing that now?
Hold on. He's also already been on a pay cut. What he makes outside of football yes, he is. If you're in the NFL and you play 4 years and you've made $4 million, that is a cut.
That's not all
for
he's
a quarterback.
Made. That's not. You factor in the marketing and all of that. You got to factor that in.
All right, you at your job right now.
Mm-hmm.
They come to you and say, "Hey, take a pay cut because you're making a little money on the side." You taking that pay cut?
If they're the reason I'm making the money on the side, then yeah, why not? If it's gonna help keep the talent around us to keep us going. But that's not even comparable.
I'm not taking no pay cut so Sally and marketing can make a little more. No, sorry.
Yeah, but that's not comparable for me because what is the job offering me outside of the job? Dak Prescott is getting national promotion outside of.
You don't think part of that has to do with him and his likeness?
No, I think not. Okay. I think not. You said it yourself. If he was in Tampa Bay, would he be top 5?
I'm not saying he would be top 5, but he would still be getting national commercials. He would get national commercials. He would. Why not?
You don't believe that, man. Stop it.
If you're winning, look at Cam Newton. Look at Cam Newton. He's in Carolina.
I know this for a fact. He has more national commercials than Patrick Mahomes. And Patrick Mahomes is an MVP, a Super Bowl champion.
He's been around longer too. I mean, I don't know how many Patrick Mahomes has. So
all he has the national ones, the ones you can see.
I've seen a couple.
You've seen a couple.
He on there with A-Rod and what's that?
He has
State Farm.
He has State Farm, and then he has the shampoo with
Head and Shoulders.
Hey. That's 2.
How many
MVP?
I see. We see Dax when we in Texas. So
yeah, but those are national. Look at the brands. You can tell if they're national by looking at the brands.
Right. I
mean, the Cowboys done a lot for Dak Prescott too. So it's not like take a pay cut. It's no work with us.
Give me what I'm worth.
You getting?
I'm better than Kirk Cousins, so give me what I'm worth. Give me the 30, 35. No, at the minimum, 35 minimum. No 35. I'm not stepping below 35 if I'm Dak.
I feel that. I respect that from a get your money standpoint.
Yes,
I just think
you gotta get your chicken.
Dak Prescott needs a lot of help.
Hold on. They just paid DeMarcus Lawrence $100 million. So you
Yeah.
telling me he not more valuable than DeMarcus Lawrence?
He definitely is. That's what I'm saying. You
then.
can give him more.
So give him 35.
Now 35 is way more.
If you're gonna give him 26 over 5 years,
7, give him 26, guaranteed, fully guaranteed.
you're out your mind.
Just fully guarantee it.
No.
Because that's what it's gonna
That's
come down
crazy.
to, regardless. I guarantee you, if we do that math right now, and then what his deal comes out to, I guarantee you, it's not gonna be too much more than 27 guaranteed for 7 years. It can't be.
I just read a report that they offered him $33 million again, and he already said no.
Yeah, no. See,
they drunk.
what is he trying to do? He trying to get 40.
He need at least 35. If I'm him, I'm shooting for 37. If I'm him, I'm shooting for 40 and hoping I land 35, 37. You feel me?
I feel that from a get your money standpoint, but he's just gonna mess the franchise up.
He got to, because he wasn't no first round pick. It wasn't like he already got paid.
He's been making
and
his
they
money.
made him wait. You gotta pay more when you make me wait.
No.
Just like when you get
Yeah,
that
you're
girl
right.
and you do that every year, you make her wait to get that ring. That's one more diamond tacked on to it. You gotta pay up for that wait. You gotta pay up,
bruh.
You feel me?
No, that
Just like when you
That's
get
the
with a
fact,
woman
though.
and you waiting on her to give you the goods every date. That's one more hour. She gotta come pay. That bill has to come to pay. That toll has to come to pass. You under dig?
man.
Put some
come-
respect on Dak's name.
Come on.
He gotta get his chicken.
Interesting. I guess, but man, he could get paid. I'm just saying, don't break the bank, Dak.
Okay,
I know this is your first time, but
You definitely gotta get it, because if you don't get it now, and with the new CBA coming in, child, please.
yeah, no, that's gonna change some things.
If they were smart, they would have signed him last year for the $100 million.
If they were smart, they would have signed him after his first year. After you see what he did the first year,
No.
you could have got him for the
You
low
gotta
then.
You gotta wait.
Nah.
Gotta wait at least 2.
Wait for what?
At least 2 years.
Nah, the price would have
Flash in the
been
pan.
perfect.
You gotta give the league time to catch up, because the league has time to catch up with you.
No, if you know this your guy after that first year, which what Jerry was saying, then pay him.
Jerry says that about
Nah,
everybody every year.
No,
he
he
said
ain't
about Jason Witten. He brought Jason Witten back.
But he loved Jason Witten. Jason
don't know
Witten was
why.
productive.
No, he ain't do nothing this year.
Nah,
Trash.
I mean, he's like 55 years old
Okay.
now. He's a different guy.
I don't want to hear that. 88 on that jersey. You heard? He taking minutes away from Swain. You could have Swain in the game. You kept drawing in the
Swain
game.
ain't nobody either.
He faster.
So what? He dropped just as many passes as Witten. So he in that same boat.
I guess so.
But let's talk about the little XFL. They've been doing some things.
It's cool.
Dallas looking good. Yeah.
The only time y'all looking good in football is XFL.
Man, ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
But I mean, we gonna what
That and
what
get your VHS tapes out.
what the
See Glory
playmakers
days.
say? We gonna take our spot amongst kings.
He don't know. What
We gonna be back.
He see now.
We go facts. He's speaking facts. That's what he doing. Them Cowboys gonna do it, man. We gonna figure it out.
He be flip flopping his takes every week too.
I mean, don't they all though?
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's what they do.
Not
But
here
I
on the
mean,
Daddy Dose. The Daddy Dose will give it to you raw. You heard?
Nah, I flip flop every now and then. As the information changes, so does my opinion. You know, I ain't gonna just hold myself down to nothing like that. But XFL, I think they got, like you said, I think they got a lot of interesting rules.
Shout out to Cardell Jones.
Man,
Balling.
Ohio
boy.
State.
Yeah.
Yeah, he been doing his thing. So yeah, I think they got a lot of little stuff. I think it would be cool, like as like a supplemental league as well. Like maybe players can go straight out of high school there, something like that. Maybe
Straight out of high school there?
maybe
Okay.
maybe
Nah,
some of the
college.
top guys.
You gotta do at least college, at least a year or two. At
You
least
think
a
so? Maybe
year, a year or two. No, it's gonna be the same thing.
Okay.
It's gonna be the same thing, cause it's not
Yeah.
like basketball. You know how you can have one and dones in basketball because it's the size different and just the grown man bodiness is different coming from that to the NFL.
Yeah, you're right.
In that comparison.
Yeah, but I think it would be good for like kids to get paid. So yeah, maybe
I like
maybe
the option
1
though.
year,
I think it's dope.
one
to
and
have the
done.
option.
You go to like you go to the XFL,
Yeah.
get paid. You know, while you working on your craft still. Then maybe a year down the road, an NFL team picks you up like off waivers.
Possible.
That would be dope. I like that. Vince McMahon did his thing. He doing his thing.
Yeah.
I remember when he
Get
did this
another
way back in the
bag.
day.
Yeah. another bag,
It
you know?
flopped, but I mean, this is definitely something different.
It's working.
Yeah, and if it ain't broke,
Don't fix it. You heard?
all right now, let's get into some basketball.
Let's talk
That's
about
what we
it.
that's what we
Let's
gonna
talk
do.
about it.
How about them Lakers?
about 'em?
Yeah,
No,
big
don't,
weekend.
no. Don't do that. Don't be how about them Lakers. Stick with your guy.
What?
Stick with your guns.
LeBron
Kawhi,
James?
The Clips.
He's still the best player.
What the Clippers doing?
He's still the best player.
Who?
Kawhi.
Oh my God.
One game changed that.
Oh my
I seen LeBron.
No,
Go ahead.
60 games have changed that.
They didn't play the Clippers 60
No,
games.
I'm talking about 60 games have changed that.
Let me just get into this.
Okay, tell me.
Let's start with the Bucks game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was Friday.
What GOAT do to him? What he do to him?
That's the thing about LeBron.
Bully ball.
LeBron against players that are just like athletic based, like a Zion or just like freaks.
Mm-hmm.
He knows how to handle them because that's what he used to be. So he like, oh yeah, I got something for it.
Used to was a rooster.
Yeah.
We talking about GOAT James here.
Yeah, he still is, but I'm not putting LeBron in that category because he's skilled. He's just as much skill now as well.
Okay.
Those guys are like, they're just freaks.
So
like,
you on that Harden tip? He ain't
pretty
got no
much.
skill.
But LeBron always has skill, so he was always
Thanks.
a little different than those two guys. But
Get you.
what I'll say about Greek Freak is a great player.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great player, but LeBron just knows how to stop him.
Mm-hmm.
Because LeBron used to be that. He used to not have the best jump shot. He used to have to, I could just drive.
He been in his bag though.
Yeah, he has, and we seen him have a big game against Greek Freak.
Facts.
So that was huge.
And against Kawhi too.
Let me get there.
Okay.
Let me get there.
Okay.
I'm gonna explain something to y'all. I'm LeBron's biggest fan.
Uh-huh.
This LeBron's biggest stan.
No,
No, you're a stan.
I'm not a stan.
You're a
I'm
stan.
just giving you the truth.
But what-
Look, I'm
Go
finna tell you
ahead.
like this. If a man as a team, it's not even about just LeBron. It's about the Lakers. One, they have a better record. Two, they've been better defensively.
No, they have not.
This is fact. They've
That's
been better
not fact.
defensively.
Their defensive. I already sent you those. You seen that?
They've been better defensively.
No,
They've been winning more. They've
Mhm.
been more efficient. Only thing is, the Clippers have a lot of shooters. They have a lot of artillery, but they are not a team. They're not cohesive enough. They've only played 11 games together.
And
I'm not gonna trust that going into the playoffs.
they're third in the West with all the
They're third.
discrepancy you just
They're third,
stated.
and they just lost.
But the team you just described sounds like, oh, they just got a bunch of shooters. They got a lot of artillery.
They do. It's
but
fact.
they're third in the West, and you said they've only played fully healthy 11 times this season.
Yeah, and I don't trust them to be
and
healthy
they're
going
third
forward.
in the West.
I don't trust them going forward to be healthy. I
but,
don't.
But listen to what you said. They're third in the West, but they've only played a healthy unit together 11 times.
Yes.
That's a scary sight.
Okay.
That scares, as a Lakers fan, that terrifies me. So since you wanted to switch gears so fast, I couldn't even give LeBron his praise for the amazing game he had, because this was the amazing game, the one against Giannis. The one against the Clippers was really good as well, but that wasn't the game. The Greek Freak, that's where he showed off.
He did show off. He showed off in this
I
game
got
too.
you.
He
I got
dropped
you.
12 in the fourth.
I'll let you start. Go ahead and start this one since you're just eager to get to it.
I'm not even eager to get to it.
No,
I'm just
you're
saying-
eager. You forced that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
Then.
I'm not trying to do you like. I'm sorry. You had the floor.
No, you got it. You got it. Go ahead.
But-
I'll let you bring that one in.
I'm gonna tell you like this. LeBron dropped 12 in the fourth, and he
Yeah, that
matched
was big.
Kawhi point for point, 28. No, more points. I think Kawhi had 25,
27.
27, same difference. But
They was neck and neck.
how many of them assists did Kawhi get?
Zero.
A donut,
Zero.
nothing.
Yeah.
And so what's that there? And for all you folks saying that, oh, LeBron don't want to hold Kawhi. Oh, he was on him. He was on him this game.
Okay, I'm gonna let
He was on him this game. And I know you're going to probably bring up his shooting percentage
I hate
down in the 40s.
I have to do this because LeBron is my favorite. But see, that's what happens when you would have stand.
I'm not being a stand.
You the reason
I'm
people
giving
hate LeBron now.
I'm giving you the facts. I'm just going to give you the
You
straight,
not,
raw facts.
though.
The
Go
way,
ahead.
the adulation that y'all gave Kawhi
Mhm.
for the game against OKC about a week, was that a week ago? About a week or two ago?
Why are you bringing up old stuff?
I'm just giving a
Who is
parallel.
y'all? Did I give him praise for that?
No, I'm people like
All
you.
right.
I'm just gonna give you a parallel real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna give you a parallel real quick. Kawhi Leonard against the lowly, I ain't gonna say they lowly, OKC Thunder. He went 9 for 20 with 25 points. Now you get 20 shots to get 25 points, and people want to jump out the praises. But LeBron does the same thing about 40-something%, and it's no, that was a terrible night. Well, make up your mind. Which one is it? Is that good or is it not good? Because 40-some% from the field is not bad. It's bad for a LeBron night, but that's not terrible or anything of that nature.
Yeah.
That's what it's not.
Okay. You done?
I'm finished.
I'm not trying to bash LeBron. Like, I literally wanted to get to it in my time, but I was rushed. LeBron had a really good game. It was a really good showing against the Clippers. I seen him play with the confidence I haven't seen him play with against Kawhi in a long time. Like, he's usually very timid, but he showed me something. I really like the tempo he played with. I like the hustle he had. He had a few times he was diving on the floor. Like, I really liked what he was doing in this game. But we got to keep it in perspective. This was a playoff atmosphere, and you could feel it from the jump. Like, they were going at it. But let's get a little deeper into this. LeBron had, like you said, 28 points. He was 7 of 17, which is not mind-blowing. It's, like you said, it's below par for a LeBron game.
Thanks.
But I wasn't even tripping off that. I felt like this was, like I said, a really good game for LeBron, and I really liked what I saw. But it doesn't change anything. Like, the reason they won this game is because what? Avery Bradley went bonkers. He gave you something he can't give you every day. So that's what I worry about with the Lakers.
But Paul George balled, Kawhi balled.
That's not something that's unusual.
Okay.
Like, those are guys. If you hear Paul George gets 35 tonight, oh, okay, that's not gonna shock me. If you hear Avery Bradley gets 35 tonight,
that's gonna shock me.
What? You hear Rondo gets 35 tonight? It's just, who's that third option for them is what I'm worried about. And
I think it's going to be a switching of the guards. It's going to be, again, might get 10, 15 from Kuzma here, another 5 there. It's not going to be a designated third guy.
You can't do that against this Clippers team because, like you said, they got a few guys. They got like 4 guys. They could give me 20-something, and I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah,
like, that's the thing. In this game, I don't like how excited they were after. Like, the celebration in it. They were, oh, LeBron, he's going over and getting crowned. Like, this is a regular season game. This is the first time you have beat this team, and you celebrating. Like, I just didn't like that. I just don't like that. Like, LeBron, you're better than that. This is not your first time winning a game. Like, it felt like a championship after they. If the Clippers would have won that game, I guarantee you, they just walking off the court. They not, oh, let's, king. They not doing none of that because I've seen them win twice in competitive games against them, and they didn't do that. So it's just like, it just felt weird to me that LeBron would celebrate this like that big. Like,
I don't think he made it that big.
He did though.
There was some boastfulness.
It was a lot.
I think the boastfulness came from just the chatter before the game and how much hype was being pumped into the game prior.
That's every game they've played.
Yeah, yes, but what I'm saying is, I just think this one, LeBron, the first game, I feel like they were just kind of off. He was trying to get a feeling for what it is to feel like with AD, things like that. The second game,
Kawhi didn't even have Paul George the first game.
That's true.
So he's playing with a brand new team that he's never played. He's never played with any of those players before.
Right. LeBron ain't played with majority of them guys either.
No, he's played with literally a handful of those guys at least.
That starting 5 who? Kuzma and
JaVale. What's Buddy's name? Danny Green.
Danny Green wasn't there last year.
No, he was there this year.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
but
talking about the first
LeBron
game.
has played with Danny Green before. Is my point.
When? What did he play with?
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
So
he didn't play with Danny Green in Cleveland.
Put $10 on it right now.
He did not play with Danny Green
$10 on it right now.
in Cleveland. When did he play with Danny Green in
$10
Cleveland?
on it. We can look it up. Can we get that?
I ain't heard.
Can we get a live bet on the air? Can we get that?
I'm not sure, but I've never heard of it.
I know. Well, while you looking that up, I'm gonna go ahead and finish what I'm saying. But my point is about them. Like, the Lakers are a very talented team, but the thing is, man, I just don't think they have enough to go past the Clippers. Because when push comes to shove, I've seen Kawhi get into LeBron, get some blocks on him, get some steals off him. I've seen him take LeBron out of his game.
Right.
So it's just
you seen LeBron did it to him last night?
No, I have not. Kawhi shot 50% from the field.
That's crazy.
I seen him go 9 of 18. I seen him shoot 50%, no turnovers. So it's just like,
he played in 2009.
Yeah. Like, can you tell the folks?
Yeah, you right. I didn't know that.
I knew that. When I tell you something, take it to your bank.
Okay.
Cash it. But yeah, but to your original point, you were saying. Go ahead. You was talking about LeBron. Oh yeah, the Lakers. This was huge.
I'm not saying it's huge.
No. You was hyping it up. All the memes. If y'all follow my boy, y'all seen all the memes. Oh, the Clippers suck. Yeah, Lakers in 4.
No.
Keep the same energy.
This is the adulation I want to give. This is the thing. I don't want no one to sit up there and come after the first game and they piling on, act like this is a championship. The first game means something. First game of the season. That's how to set the tone. It means nothing. It means nothing now. What does it mean now? What does it mean to you now?
It means that
it means what?
Listen, it means the Clippers are up 2-1 right now.
No, they're not.
What? Yes, they are.
No, what I'm saying is that's not even a thing.
That is definitely a thing.
It's not, bro.
Beating somebody 2 times.
No matter how many times you beat them in the regular season, it don't mean nothing when it comes to the playoffs.
Nah,
playoffs is a whole nother season.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because every time these 2 teams have linked, it's been a playoff atmosphere every time.
Okay, when they were at full strength, what did the Lakers just do to them?
Oh, they beat them.
They won. Okay. So it's not like, oh, I can see if the Clippers would have won that game, I would understand your point where it's like they have never overcame them, but they beat them. So and then the next time they play them, it's gonna be on the third night of a back-to-back, and I doubt the Lakers gonna have everybody sitting. It's not gonna be not built
already.
It's not a built-in excuse. I'm giving
fans like you is why people hate LeBron James.
No, I'm just giving what's gonna happen. If you're on a third night of a back-to-back and no one's gonna play, no one's gonna play.
Come on now.
They already gonna have everything locked up.
He's definitely playing that Clipper game. But he is. That's my thing.
Unless he sits out one of the other ones. Unless he sits out one or two of the other ones.
Which he probably will.
Okay.
So he not just going to sit. Because think about the optics of him sitting out of Clippers versus Clippers.
So you saying.
Who you know he going to have to see.
Question. So if they beat them in this third game, they lock it up 2-2, what does that mean now?
I'd have to see how it happens.
So they win by same thing they won by last game.
But how does LeBron look?
Same as he looked last time. What does it mean?
Yeah, then I'm not.
It don't mean nothing.
Yeah, I'm not encouraged. I need to see LeBron have a big game, like how he had against the Bucks. I've never seen him have a game like that against Kawhi.
He was bullying Giannis.
But he couldn't do it to Kawhi. Like that doesn't make sense to me.
He was blowing. He wasn't bullying him, but he was getting buckets on him.
Yeah, he got some.
He was
buckets.
getting some
LeBron
buckets
is
on
gonna
him.
get buckets. He's the greatest player of all time. He's gonna do that, but I don't see him with that same energy he has for a Zion, for a Greek Freak. He don't have that same energy with Kawhi. With Kawhi, it's way more finesse. It's, let me try to run around you. Let me do some janky stuff. Let me do a post fade.
If I get a bucket, does it matter how I got
it? It does. To me, it matters.
Why? And he was playing in the post a lot this last game.
Yeah.
He was in the post.
And he shot 40%. My thing is, that game against Greek Freak, he shot like almost 60%. He was going crazy that game. But when Kawhi and 10,
I think AD had it going.
AD
gave him. You gotta remember, AD had it going. So you trying to get him in the flow of things too. He was getting buckets on folks.
I want to hear that.
No, I'm just saying what his less possessions, less shots for LeBron. LeBron didn't get his usual 20. He had 17. You hear me?
No. We're not gonna do that. Kawhi was just D'ing up, but
he took an L, so
we gonna see.
He didn't D up enough.
We gonna see. But what I want to get to.
And Patrick Beverly, shut up.
No, Pat can still.
Shut up. You had more turnovers than points.
Yeah, that's
Shut
one
up.
game.
Shut up.
Pat is a dog.
What do you average for his career?
Hold on.
What do you average for his career?
Who cares? I've been hearing the slander
8
on
points?
social media about my boy. And hold on, he playing black Air Force Ones now. Don't think he won't run up on you. Y'all know what he was doing before this.
You don't want to see him in the alley.
Yeah, you don't want to see him nowhere. My boy kicked doors down. So about that slander,
He's average.
I've been seeing that. As a player, you could say that. As a defender, he's elite.
Okay.
He's
Where was
elite.
that
I've seen him block LeBron's shot to win a game.
Where was that yesterday?
What are we talking about?
He let every Bradley lock him up.
Yeah, it happens. That happens. Because like you said, he's average everywhere else. But when it comes to defense, he clamp up.
No.
And
he's below average. He's below average everywhere else.
Even if you say
that. He's poor other places.
I'll give you that. But he's been really good at 3 points this year. He's been shooting them.
And still only giving me 8 points. If you're 40% and you're getting me 2 a game, what does it matter?
On a team where you have 4 guys who could go for 30 at any given time.
He could never go for 30.
You don't need him to ever do that.
But he never could, even if you wanted to.
There are people who
his career high probably 25.
And who cares?
Trash.
That's not what you have Patrick Beverly for.
He couldn't even play last night. He played 25 minutes last night.
Hampered.
He wasn't hurt.
He's hampered.
He wasn't hurt.
No.
When did he get hurt?
He's been hurt.
When?
He just came back. This was his second game back. Okay. Let's not do that.
All right. He didn't get benched because of injury last night.
Yeah.
He got benched because of poor performance.
But we're going to go off of that because at the end of the day, champion. They're 2-1. They're down. So let's see how that fourth game look.
I get you.
Let's do that. Let's do that. But I do want to get to this because you've been talking about my boys. Where them Pelicans at right now?
They're still like a few games
Tell
out.
me where they at. What spot are they in?
Let me see.
Because he was quick to hit my phone when they was the 13th seed. All kinds of screenshots I had to wake up to. What happened? Thought they wasn't going to make it. I just want to know what seed they are right now. Because, I mean, I had all that energy.
Oh, they 4 games behind.
What seed are they?
They 4 games behind. 9th. They're 4 games back with what?
Oh.
How many games is left?
I think like a little under 20 maybe.
62. 18 games or 20 games left.
Something like 20
games left
20
with a
games
4
left.
game, and the only team
like
to
that.
ever come back from that at this point were the Washington Bullets.
I don't care who it was. I told you this before the season. You didn't even know the Grizzlies was gonna make the playoffs for one. So let's not do that.
Nobody know anything.
I'm telling you
It's an
for
assumption
a
at that
fact,
point.
they not gonna make it. I'm telling you,
They're
the
going to.
Pelicans gonna make it.
No, they're not.
Now I caught this when they was in the 15th seed, and then you was quick to hit my phone when they jumped back to 13, 14.
I
Now,
was letting you know.
yeah, but now they
updating.
9. Why I didn't get a text when they was 9?
They're still behind
But
because
wait,
there's nothing
why I
else
didn't
to
get
say.
that text when they was 9th seed?
Because they're
when
still
they got
back.
to that?
They're not gonna catch them. It's on wax. I've said it.
But
They're
why-
not gonna catch Memphis.
I just trying to
they're
figure
still
out.
behind.
But you was quick to tell me, oh, they the 15th, 14th seed.
Okay,
but
yeah,
when they the
facts.
9th, I can't get that update. I
Okay.
gotta do my own research.
I
You be on
told
that
you.
midnight oil.
Facts.
I couldn't get that.
I'm letting you know they still behind.
They still behind, but they on their way. They on their way. They definitely on their way. But man, okay. Them Pelicans gonna get in there. Steph's return. I just want to hit on that. Shout out to Steph, man.
He doing all right. He doing some things.
They doing their things. I wonder who they gonna keep out of that thing.
I would try to move off Wiggins.
I like Wiggins though.
No.
You gonna need something. Yeah, you might be right. That might be the move.
I don't like him at all.
I'm trying to
I don't
think,
like
even-
his fit. Why did they? He might as well kept D'Lo.
Because he been hooping. He's been hooping.
He did. He's not bad. I just don't. When Clay comes back, he's not gonna. You know what I mean? It's not gonna.
He's been really good on
flow like
defense
that.
though for them since he's
hope
been
so.
there. So
I hope
think
Draymond starts to look decent.
because he had since when Curry came back, he looked good. But Clay is not gonna be the defender he was.
Nah,
You
it's
know
gonna take some
that.
time.
He's never gonna get back to that level for one.
Okay.
So it's just like, but yeah, man. Yeah, I don't think he'll ever get back to that level.
You
I
just
don't
have to
think
wait
he'll
and see.
ever get back. But that's all we got for y'all today, man.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's all we got for him
Okay.
today. That's all we got for him today. But definitely stay tuned. We got more guests coming.
Yeah,
We gonna do some local stuff. We still gonna go
Facts.
to all the local stuff. South by Southwest is
We
canceled, but hopefully they don't cancel some of this other stuff they got out. Jambalaya, anything. Hopefully some of this other stuff don't get
I
canceled.
heard Henny Fest is still on. So
That's what I heard too.
yeah, get your
I don't know
tickets.
about Jambalaya.
I'm not going anyway. It's whack.
Yeah,
The lineup is
I'm
whack.
definitely going.
The lineup is
think it
trash though. Who you going to see?
Who they got
Nobody.
headlining it? Lil Uzi gonna be there.
Trash.
You crazy? Eternal? Have you ever heard his? What is it? Eternal Tank? That's what we doing?
Trash.
Uzi, forget what he said. Go and come on the podcast when you down. We love to have you.
Oh yeah, facts. I interview you, but I don't like his music.
He's dope.
Don't
Definitely,
like him.
he's a game changer.
Is he?
He definitely is.
That's
But
cool.
like I said,
Shout out to
y'all,
a black man getting his money. I ain't gonna hate, but I just don't think he good at rapping.
man. Anyways, that's crazy.
Not
But-
better than me.
Touche. But nah, thanks for tuning in, y'all. Go ahead, like,
Yes,
share,
like,
subscribe,
all
do
that.
all that.
Yeah, huh?
You've been listening to the Daily Dose.
Mother-
We out.